Hey guys, Logan with Low-Seeing Clockworks here, and just wanted to post this video real quick to help you out with a quartz clock like this. This is a Seiko Westminster-Whittington dual chime quartz clock operated by a D-cell battery. And I wanted to show how to operate and set the time and the strike on this one. Backstory is the customer had the clock, and when daylight savings came, it went to adjust the clock, and then it started striking the wrong number of times on the hour. So the chime is when it does the da 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 Westminster song, and then after that is the strike when it goes dong dong dong. So at 5 o'clock, the hands are pointing at 5, but it would strike 3 times. So the clock thought it was 3 o'clock, even though it was actually 5 o'clock, and so on and so forth. There's always 2 hours behind. So I got to looking at it and had trouble getting to make it strike. And so being a little stumped, I did what I always do, and I went to YouTube. Unfortunately, there was no video on this particular issue or this specific movement. See, this movement is pretty old as far as the style goes. The more modern Seiko movements look significantly different, use a C-cell battery and are formatted differently, but the functions are basically the same. So you've got volume knob here, the hands time adjust here. That switch will turn it off. Instead of taking the battery out, you can just turn it off. You got AM and PM settings. That will set it on a 24-hour cycle so that at nighttime it won't chime. At 6 a.m. it'll start chiming again. And then here you got your switch to go between Westminster and Whittington. So what I did is I was trying to get it to do the chime and strike. And typically with a quartz clock, the way you do that, or really with any clock, you just run the hands past, or you run the minute hand past straight up past 12 o'clock, like so. And once you get past 12, it'll chime and strike and do all those things, and it wouldn't do that. And so I found out that I wasn't patient enough. So if you listen very closely, you'll hear a little click as it goes past that point. That was the click. Typically that click is going to make it cycle and do the chime and strike. And as you can tell, nothing happens for a little bit. And now it's going to do it. Sometimes it's taking up to a minute to go off. And so I thought it just wasn't cycling, it wasn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. Turned out it clicks, and then you have to wait up to 30 seconds or a minute before it'll finally go off. So to get it back in sync, what I was able to do is turn the hands backwards and turn it back 2 hours, and that got it synced back up with the chime. Now they say 2 things you shouldn't do on these clocks under normal operation. One is don't turn it backwards, because that'll get it out of sync. The other thing is that when you go past the hour, if you're setting the time, you need to make sure you wait for it to finish doing the chime and strike cycle. And that's what I was trying to do, of course, and it wouldn't do it. So make sure that you wait, and you don't just wait, but you wait patiently. Hope this helps.